up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man Hilton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Go! Let's go! It's just me and you.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Justin Houston make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This is Michel on the counter, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 180! All day, baby, all day!
On play action, Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner blitz. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a run with Mack. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go.
First down, Indianapolis.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. 20! But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Hauschka with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This will be taken short.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Gerald McCoy able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
This is taken around the 12. "34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
They'll set up to throw. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Now back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz got a man open. That's Harry. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 41 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Wentz to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Justin Houston has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Justin Houston in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Dante Pettis. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they...
This is Hines. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hines on the toss play. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. From midfield, here's Wentz. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38. Wentz. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. After the sack on first down, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Throwing now is Wentz. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jake Butt, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. They'll run on first down. It's Mack, and he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Shoot, shoot, please.
Here's Mack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Funches has it complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Wentz now on first down. He's got White here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 45-yard line. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. Wentz now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Jake Butt, the tight end, his intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Wentz again. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now Wentz on 3rd down. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jake Butt, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gostkowski with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
What's up, bro? What's up, man?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm a clowning, man. Them Ravens won ready last night. He hit me up at 10:30. I was like, man, I skinned his ass up, man. He went for a bunch of
Colts
4th.
come to the
4th
line
and
ready
1,
to
boom.
start their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space coming back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run here with Mack.
He's got 2 in him.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
How are you MVP when I got better checks? I think you're thinking you could be able to.
Here's Hines.
I think
and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I'm gonna get about another 200 in front of you once I play Mel.
Now it's Hines.
Is it
and this carry now is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ain't no need to fucking hold off. Let's just play that tonight. Mel talk to me and shit. I got
Now
to
we'll carry from Mack.
And
he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets him the foot. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Mel in this chat too?
Yeah.
You winning, big dog?
Nah.
Man, come on, man. Don't let me see you up twice. Don't just get up twice. Win one of them.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
That shit, man.
That's a gain of 31
it's my
with
goal
right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
I'm
should
going
be
to do
in no
2 nights.
hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
We cannot sleep on this. I'm ready to play you in 5 minutes. Take a sip
and
of
maybe a
Gatorade
measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Good luck to you, man.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
I need whoever beat Ravens to play in.
On second down, it's Mack. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. It's caught by Funchess. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Your question is yes, man. But I know you asked me last week if I can beat the Ravens. The answer to your question is yes. He asked me that last week. I told him we'll see. The answer to his question, no, I cannot beat them. I deny it. I ate him alive. The highest scoring game of this week, 48 points. Someone got higher than me? When was that?
Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
The closest one to me was 40 points.
They'll run for it. It's Mack. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short boot taken at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Let's go,
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, Stuff that they can look at on film, don't you
Gary
think?
Vincent?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how
Yeah,
they're
'cause
going
me
to
and my
fix
wife gotta
them,
watch Black
and
Lightning.
continue
We
to
gotta
get
do
better
that.
at what they do. But they also
Black
need a little
Lightning is back.
adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Indianapolis, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the
Mike, who you got
Browns.
there?
I'm Brandon
Is that
Gaudin.
team or
Certainly
that
have to
team?
thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time
good?
right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Gary Vance?